tardes amigos, y les saluda Verónica Buca aquí desde West Palm Beach en la Florida en nuestro programa Historia Tú Impulso, y hoy tengo el honor de hacer mi primera entrevista en persona con un gran amigo, con un gran atleta, con Bill Wallace. Esta entrevista la voy a hacer en inglés, ustedes van a poder ver la traducción de la misma aquí en el canal y espero que la disfruten tanto como yo estoy disfrutando en este momento de aquí fuera de mi zona de comodidad para poder seguir creciendo y traerles a ustedes estas historias de impacto. Espero que realmente les agrade y los impulse a seguir haciendo ese cambio tan positivo en sus vidas. Así que, hi Bill, how are you? And thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Well, thank you very much. We tried it before, and now it's working great.
Yes, now it's working amazing. So, who is Bill Wallace?
Well, I started off, my father was an athlete, and I started off as a wrestler in high school, junior high school and high school. When I joined the service, they didn't have a wrestling team, but they had a judo team. And judo is very similar to wrestling. So I started playing judo. Then when I got stationed in Okinawa, I tore my knee up playing judo. So there was nothing else to do. So I'm done. I'm done with my athletic career. And then a friend of mine said, "Hey, there's a karate school downtown. Let's go check it out." So I got a bad knee. I can't do anything. And then so I went down there and we're sitting there watching the class. And the guy says, "You want to do karate?" I said, "What?" He said, "You want to do karate?" Sure. So I stood up and did a couple kicks because I was on a cast, so I couldn't do anything. And came back a couple weeks later, did some more kicks. And came back a couple months when I laid out of the cast and started doing karate.
Oh wow!
And then moved back to back to California, and was stationed at Norton Air Force Base. And there was a short and school downtown, Norton Air Force Base. So I started doing it again. Then I go back to Indiana, where I'm from. I meet some friends because I'm going to college here at Ball State University. And we started training in karate group. And we started going to tournaments. I started doing pretty good in tournaments. And was national champion for 3 years and then won the world championship in '74.
Oh wow, national champion for 3 years. Yes.
Got lucky.
How old were you when you started?
When I started, excuse me. When I started the wrestling, I was 12 or 13 in high school.
Wow.
And then when I started the judo training, I was 18. And then the karate training, 19 or 20, about 20.
Bill, why do they call you Superfoot?
Well, I'm very quick. I guess that's what people tell me. I don't know, but they tell me I'm quick. I was fighting this guy in Las Vegas. His name was Jimmy Colas. We're fighting for the world championship. I was defending my title. And I caught him with a kick, and nobody could see the kick. He just fell down. And what happened? They played the tape back in slow motion. They could saw where I kicked him right there. With the roundhouse kick and dropped him. But then the manager, or the president of the Professional Karate Association, was at a Lakers basketball game. And he goes back to the concession stand. This big sign said Superfoot long hot dogs. And that's where the Superfoot came from. So I'm named after a hot dog.
Well deserved.
Well, thank you. I like hot dogs, so it's okay.
Okay, Bill, tell me about your kickboxing career.
Well, my kickboxing career started in 1974. I was one of 4 members. Howard Jackson was the lightweight, I was the middleweight, Jess Smith was the light heavyweight, and Joe Lewis was the heavyweight. and we had no idea what it was. We just were going to do it. So the Europeans, the Japanese, and the Americans were going to have a tournament. So we had a tournament. I won the middleweight title and defended it 23 times.
23 times. Oh my God, that's easy to say, but that was not easy to win.
Well, but it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Probably some of the people know, but we all want to know what was working with Elvis Presley.
He was a very nice person. He started karate training in about 1967, 68 in Germany when he was stationed there. He came back and he wanted to work out. So he searched out Ed Parker in Los Angeles, but he lived in Memphis, Tennessee. So I was down there doing my graduate work at Memphis State University, and he came by to meet me because he learned that I was a pretty good fighter, and he wanted to meet me. So we met and talked. When I graduated Memphis State University, he said, "Hey, why don't you come to work for me?" And I went, "Doing what?" He says, "Training me, working out, and running a school, having a place for him to train and work out, and being available." I said, "I can do that. I can do that. I can be available." Yes, 16 up.
16 up.
16 up, yeah. The first movie I did was with Chuck Norris.
Okay.
It's called A Force of One.
Chuck Norris?
I was the bad guy.
Why were you the bad guy? Okay, I can see why you were the bad guy. Yeah. That's it.
I have this look, I guess, and you know, a lot of people that do movies don't want to be the bad guy because he has stereotypes. But I don't mind being the bad guy. It's fun. You know, I can go nuts because I'm fairly affluent, friendly guy. You know, I can be bad, I can be mean.
Yeah, it's scaring me right now.
That's all right.
Famous people have you worked with?
Well, Elvis, of course, John Belushi. I trained him for 3 movies. He did Continental Divide, Neighbors, and Noble Rot. Plus, we did the Blues Brothers tour, and Danny Aykroyd was on those also. So I worked with him, and Dolph Lundgren worked out in California. Michael Jai White out in Los Angeles. But you know, I lived in LA for 20 years in Los Angeles,
right.
So met a lot of people. Did a lot of people wanted me to work out. Lalo Schifrin, I worked with him and his son. He and his son, Lalo Schifrin, did the music for Enter the Dragon.
Oh, wow.
The musical score.
Right. Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give us about the value of health and wellness?
Oh, I'm 78 years old, and I have an absolute ball. I like working out. I get up in the morning, and the funny thing is, a lot of people wake up in the morning, and they wonder what's not going to hurt. And for me, right now, nothing hurts. Well, not that I know of. It doesn't hurt. Maybe I don't remember it, but that's okay. But I still work out all the time. I still train. I still have fun. Most important thing in your life, have a good time. Enjoy life, because it's very fleeting. It goes by very quickly. I don't remember the last 77 years.
It goes by very quickly. That's fun. So what is your typical diet?
I'm a junk food freak. I love junk food. Hamburgers, french fries, ice cream, chicken, ice cream. I love ice cream.
You love ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay. Bill, you do seminars.
Yes, all over the place. All
so
over.
what makes you seminar to stand over the other ones?
Well, not better than anybody else's, just different. I'm a kicker. I tore my knee playing judo, right? So I kick with just one leg. But I work 3 kicks, a side kick, a round kick, and a hook kick. So what happens is I try to teach my students, seminar goers, that how to work that leg just like you work your hand. You have the jab, you have the hook, you have the back fist. So I have those 3 kicks and try to make all 3 of those kicks look the same. So if you and I spar, I'd start through a side kick. I can move it into a roundhouse kick. Start the roundhouse kick, move it into a hook kick. So it's how to use your body, how to use your legs. Like you'll see boxing. You know, you watch the boxers do all kinds of combinations. Well, in all of boxing, there's only 4 punches. But I only use 2, the jab and the hook.
Oh.
So what happens too is my 3 kicks, tons of kicks in karate, right? Tons of them. But I only use 3.
You only use 3. Amazing. Wow. So if people want to find out more about you, where do they go?
Superfootsystem.com.
Superfootsystem.com?
Superfootsystem.com.
Okay, we're going to put the link in the video. Okay. So I have one last question for you, and then you're going to show me some of your kicks, okay? So stay tuned for that. What advice would you give to someone about following their dreams?
Have to. You must. If you don't, you'll always wonder what happens if you didn't. If you fail, that's okay. It's okay because everybody does.
Failing is trying.
Trying is trying, yeah.
Right.
If you didn't try, you'll never know if you make it or not.
True.
There's a lot of world champions out there that never gave it a chance. I've worked with lots of people that I thought were very, very good fighters. They quit because they didn't like it, wasn't any fun,
Right.
or didn't have the time.
It wasn't their calling, their passion.
Exactly. And then they do something else. My father wanted me to be a school teacher.
School teacher.
A school teacher, because he was a school teacher.
Right.
And, Dad, I am. I'm teaching all over the world. Why would you to teach school? But I do. I go all over the world. South America, Buenos Aires several times.
You've been in Argentina, that's amazing.
Yeah, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Venezuela, all over Europe, Africa, America.
Amazing. So follow your dreams, right?
Go after
Do
it. Go after it. You'll never know unless you try.
You never know unless you try. I love it. I love it. That's what we're doing right here.
Yes,
we're trying. We're following our dreams.
We'll get something.
Yes. And thank you for supporting my dream.
You are quite welcome. My pleasure.
Well, Bill, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity of this. This is the first in-person interview that I'm doing.
Oh, you did absolutely fantastic.
Well,
Superb job. I do them all the time.
This is so out of my comfort zone.
It's okay. It's okay.
So it's been a privilege for me talking to you
Well,
today.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Watch us.
gracias a todos por el apoyo. Si realmente les gustó la entrevista, pues les pido que la compartan, que comenten, que se suscriban al canal. Y nuevamente, gracias por apoyarme en este emprendimiento que se llama Mi Historia Tú Impulso, donde les traemos historias de superación para que tú puedas animarte y hacer ese sueño que está aquí en tu corazón. Porque el momento de actuar es ahora. Gracias.
Sí, muy bueno.
¿Cómo queda?
Yo mucho.
Dale, súper, ok.